Hello, ladies, gents, and butt-sniffing simpletons. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is May 10th, 2020. Oh, in the wake of the 5th of May. El Cinco de Mayo. That amazing, once-a-year tradition that I have honored, as I always do. Some people are getting, really excited about it. So, it's like, you know what? Gonna keep doing that. Because it is a fun time. It's a challenge. Not gonna lie to you. Here I am in the Blargo lands. Not lying to you. Making this pledge. Never to deceive you. That is the way I do things. That is the way I operate. When I say that I will never lie to you, that's the God's honest truth. How could you possibly even imagine me deceiving you in any way? I am the most honest and wonderful creature that you could imagine. Okay, we can get this done. I'm sorry, Major Stupid. You will be left to your own devices. Is this possible? Can I whip this arrow? Nope. I thought that I didn't have time. I really did think that. But I wanted to see whether it was doable or not. Okay, you gotta embrace empirical evidence, experimentation. It's alright. Major Stupid will allow us to get things done eventually. The daily challenge, I'm going to just make money. That is what we always do. I have yet to have. Really? I have no way back up, huh? That is just the way this place is built. Gotta rope my way out of this. Resent it, not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm not gonna misrepresent the truth in any way. This is here, you come here for truths like fists. And I deliver every freaking time. Like I was saying, it's a challenge these days to rant in Spanish for a whole hour. I have lived in the United States for a good 15 years. Almost. Is it 15 years? Is it 15 years? Let's count the years. If in 2009 I bought this house. I got married in 2005. That is my year of being married. My lovely, a wonderful, my wife. I'll just do this and just casually murder this person. You know, us and our penchant, our predilection for casual murder. I'm very, very, very ready to do such things. Very happy to get this Mattock too. It allows me to get the key. So many items to get out of this top level right here. Oop, I didn't want to do that, but it really does not matter because I have a shotgun now. Ho ho ho! I have a shotgun now. Oh no! Don't kill me, brother! Oh boy! Please, spider! Please move out of the way. Thank you. I got a little worried there. Not gonna. Again, I know why that sentence keeps going to my mind. The entire "not going to lie" sentence, but it just continues to come back. Let's embrace it. Adam, would you like to embrace final humiliation? All right, just stay over there. I'll come back for you and consume your flesh. I hope that you're okay with this. There's some serious nonsense going on in this level. There's so many items that I want to babysit. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Yeah, I'm not going to be ghosting that, am I? That was a good toss. I'm pretty good over that one. Give me that compass. Look, it's been it truly has been 15 years, almost 15. Really, we are here. There's no way through, huh? So I guess we'll just use a bomb to get out of here. 15 years of Americanization. Whee! Something's gotta give. I only use Spanish once a week. Like clockwork. Call my parents. Ooh. Actually got quite a bit of money here. Guess we'll go for it. Like clockwork. Call my parents every Sunday, 11 o'clock. Actually, it's not like clockwork. Often I neglect because I am a total piece of garbage, undisciplined trash person, and stay up for far too long. So I get up late, so I don't make it to that call until 11:30 or something like that. But it does happen sometime. From 11 to 12, we talk 40 to an hour, 40 minutes to an hour. It happens every freaking weekend, no matter what, unless, there's some kind of commitment on either part that makes it so that we cannot attend. But most of the time, that's gonna happen. Come sleet, rain, butt storms, or earthquakes. I guess we're good, right? I don't have to go back up there and try to make things happen when I only have 3 ropes. But the rest of my life spent using, and not just using, perfecting the usage of the English language. Because I have made it my vocation. 1, to talk into a microphone for hours on end for your entertainment. And also for my own edification. But 2, also, I have made it my vocation to enjoy and partake in the writing of the novels. And that's a lot of focus on getting English right. That's how this is gonna get. I don't think that people, all those polyglots that, I don't know how to pronounce that word, I have seen it in writing. I don't think I've ever had to pronounce it. All them people that speaks the several languages, I'm pretty sure they don't perfect every single one of those languages they speak. When they say, oh, I speak 7 languages, they don't mean I could write a freaking novel in each and every one of them. They mean I can understand you pretty okay, whatever language you speak. At least that's what I hope. Otherwise, I'm going to feel extremely inadequate. Oh boy, this was a mistake. I don't think that it was the right choice. Of course this man would perfectly, actually, let's not do a disservice to these, no. Fool's Gallery, that's it. I changed the names and then I forget the thing. Let's not make a disservice to these heroes that got this daily challenge right, okay? These are the fools that have requested my friendship. How foolish. This was a garbage seed, I'm going to say that as much as 1.6 million 444-4. Nobody make it to hell with a big score. I mean, these days, people are not really playing this game for the scores. They just go in there and have a fun time and just shoot the breeze in the Spelunkies. That piece of garbage, of course he would choose exactly the moment that I went up there to be perfectly aligned to my position. I don't know what the hell I was trying to do. I just had, from the very beginning, I tried to hide this, to spare you the blow of the incredible disappointment. But from the very beginning, that very first frame, I was like, this is one of those days. This is one of those. I don't feel in full form. I don't feel ready to embrace the Spelunky chaos. But a leaf floating in the wind. And today I'm just going to get plastered on a muffalo's face. And then get eaten by the muffalo. And nothing of worth shall be accomplished in Spelunky. But I'll put on a brave face. I'll just go in there. Say, look at me. I'm going to try to make money and make it all the way to the end. That's what I do. And it's going to happen. And in the back of my brain, in the back of my head, I was like, ooh, I am not feeling the vibes today. I'm just not feeling the vibes. And indeed, it really did not work out. It was just all doomed from the start. That's all I'm trying to say. I apologize, Jack. You have been camered. You just take a picture of your pain. Oh yeah, just pose there. Just show me that horrible, affected grimace. Let's go in with the camera for a while. I like my reporter runs. They are a good time. I like my reporter runs. Let's not document though the way in which I have cracked Adam's skull. Whatever the hell his name was. What the hell? Who gives a damn about these low lives' names? I would like to go into the vault area and murder that piece of trash that let his friend end the daily challenge. Guilt by association and all that. He deserves to pay for the sins of his peers. But damn it, I only have 4 bombs. Just let him live. His life is pain anyway. What the hell was that? I turned around too quick. And I took a picture of myself. And, you know, Spelunky knows that taking selfies is idiotic. So, of course, he will punish you immediately. Where did this guy go? Where did this guy go? What? No! I meant to crouch down and put down the bomb. I was too damn excited to get my spring shoes out. Too damn excited to get my spring shoes out. And look at me. Now I can come all the way over there, get that crate and the jar full of jizz. I'm pretty damn great about that. My bombs have been restored. Everything comes up. Backo. Life is amazing. Another spring shoes. It was a spring shoe manufacturer coming through all these places, but he was so damn bitter that nobody embraced his revolutionary ideas. That he was like, fine, I'll just much like the E.T. video game, I'm just going to bury all these wonderful spring shoes in the eternal caves. Oh, it's just rope. You just leave me alone, please, or I will document your downfall. Ah, the shopkeeper music, please. Let it end. Let it end. This is not triggered. Don't be foolish. You have been bamboozled. Alright, maybe we can do something with this boomerang. I very much doubt it, though. I mean, we can do a little bit of damage here, but that's about it. I can take pictures across with my incredible X-ray vision. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Oh, they have been locked forever in a tremendous state of constant agony. Their brain is being flashed over and over and over. Oh, that horrible epilepsy. Can I maybe just have them shoot and then take a picture? No, this is actually excellent. I am pleased with it. Okay, now there's just this weirdo. It's alright. We got this under control. Oh, sucks to be you. Pathetic little piece of trash. Feels nice to get revenge and so thoroughly document their downfall. It was excellent to watch them filthy mongrels get utterly schooled in true journalism. There was some real investigative work right there. What is with all the one-tile stumps that I'm pulling off? Like it's pulling off toenails off my toes. And you may say, but that sounds like an extremely difficult thing to do. Bitch. Don't tell me what's difficult. Oh yeah, took a picture of him to remember him by, and then just switched like a pro. We continue taking pictures of our enemies as right before we murder them. This is going to be, you know, a little bit of a downside, providing so much evidence for that homicide department. But damn it, as a proper serial killer, I need to have my mementos. I need to have my journal, my collection of wonderful little keepsakes. In high school, it was lockets of hair. It was, you know, it was my baby's first memento journal. Of course, it was lockets of hair. I know it's like the obvious thing, but I was young and reckless, and I figured this is good enough, you know. It moved on to toenails. That's why toenails came to my mind earlier, because it was kind of an obsession for a little while. Oh, the other guy has found me. How dare you? How dare you, sirs? This is not nice. Please. Please. I am just an innocent journalist. Forget about all that all that talk about being a total psycho. Ooh. Oh, miscalculation. Forget about that talk about being a psycho. I thought that I had the timing right. I'm just an innocent journalist trying to make a living with honest reporting. But no, you just had to be so damn anti-press. Whoa. Calling me fake news, shoving your fist right down my throat. I can't believe you just tossed me out of the venue like that. I'll come back. I'll come back at ya with the most awful smear piece you could possibly imagine. You'll be sorry. You will be banned from all real life events. I will maneuver all my leverage to get you completely cancelled. I'm gonna pull this off. I'm gonna pull this off. This is the climbing gloves. Just toss that. Toss that over there. Oh, baby. This is not difficult at all. Life is easy. Life is great. Suicidal must be, but for the exit, I work so damn hard for it. Anyway, that entire stint about journalism, journalism is dead anyway. There was no future in that. There was no future in that endeavor, so I decided, all by myself, no help whatsoever. Simply decided. What the? Excuse me. Trying to get up there. I decided I will just become a highway robber instead. Highway robber. Not to be confused with Highway Robert, the homeless man by I-95. He constantly asks me for pennies. I always tell him to eat my farts instead. Oh yeah. So I was in the middle of some nonsense. Oh yeah, telling you. That's old news already. That's old news already. I was with a whole bit about becoming a psychopath first, lockets and then toenails. Moved on to teeth, and then I went like serious upgrade with actual desiccated organs. Is there a reason to do murder about these people? Other than, collecting their humiliation. I would like to find the key though. Where's the mission here? You need to stick to the program. And the program is kill all the shopkeepers. We're still on that. That's still a thing. I'm willing to visit pain upon each and every one of these pieces of trash. What's the worst that can happen? They'll just kill me and I'll be alive yet again. Soon enough. There is no getting rid of me. I am eternal. I am everlasting. Just like my... Let's see if we can get this key to the chest. All this entire nonsense of journalism idea. It was just too much for me to handle. Just like I'm going to be too much for this man to handle. Just you wait. Whoosh! Whoosha! Oh, target practice. Fantastic shot as he floats on down from my incredible toss. What amazing upper body strength. At least now, I should roll back to having wonderful, amazing, unheard of anecdotes to tell you, such as I was delivering mail and then I talked to a person and I was like, I don't want to talk to you. You may have horrible cooties. I would rather not speak to anybody. Like I've said several times already. Boy, do I wish that the entire keep your distance thing becomes the norm, because that will be a wonderful state of affairs for me, whom I absolutely loathe interacting with other human beings. It would be so great if people just permanently got into their heads that they should just keep their distance from me and never disturb my peace. The only reason I ever want to talk to you is because you know something that I want to know, so therefore I must approach you with a question. That is it. That's the entirety of my desire to speak to your face. Other than that, get the hell away from my presence. You're not wanted around here. What's up with people walking up to me and talking to me and wanting their mail handed in their hands? It's just freaking ridiculous, man. I need to go around constantly wearing a gas mask, one of them big fat ones with the filters at the bottom. So it is 100% clear. I do not wish for you to invade my personal space. I'm done with it. Yangshi, forever trapped in horrendous land. The second bomb shall bridge the gap between me and the entrance to the place. You guys know that when you blow that up, the crown gets destroyed. I think we have seen that many times before. Whee! But it surprises me every time. It's not something you easily remember. You see that many times, so, you know, this is to forget it. This guy should eat my farts right here. The absolute best sentence to ever come out of a TV show. Maybe that's a bit of a hyperbole there, but hyperbole. Hi, hyperbole. How you doing? Wow, that was awful. Let's see if we can just go into this place. Continue murdering every shopkeeper. We'll even get this scumbag that hid. Do you guys see this? I haven't seen this before. This whole area is special. It's not just jungle. It is an underground passage into a catacomb kind of thing, you know, like a mausoleum type of deal. I've never noticed that before. All 1,000+ hours later, I was Spelunky playing and never noticed that. Isn't that wonderful? I'm going to interact with this man in a very friendly manner. Well, that was also a bad idea. You don't want to you don't want to I want to get crushed instead while getting crushed. I couldn't shoot him, okay? He would have reflected his bullets at my face. Well, I was going to interact with that man in the most friendly manner possible, manageable. You could have imagined us forging an incredible friendship in which I hide behind him and he crushes my enemies as I laugh. But no, he just had to be all weird about things. Here I was with a very reasonable proposition of you kill all my enemies while I cackle and enjoy the demise of them. He was like, nah, I'm just going to obliterate you forever, okay? Are you okay with that? That's too bad. Because now you are a piece of flesh on my wall. Just cruelty. So what's going on here? What a horrible daily challenge. Holy crap. You know, some days, you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Now, while the nutty behavior, it is certainly inside my brain. It doesn't quite translate to my fingers. I do be like not feeling all the way there. I'm going to say, I really don't care that you broke your elbow. I wish. Why am I even doing this? I already have jizz all over my bombs. Alright. We pissed them off. Yeah. That we did. And I feel pretty good about it. Always cracks me up when they immediately commit suicide at the sight of me. Just like my first almost wife. My first almost wife, she was waiting at the altar and, you know, it's too much of a painful story to go into it, but let's just say that we had to get her out of the lake. And she was not helping. Because she was dead after suicide. I guess that is the entirety of the story. Because she saw my face and had an incredible change of heart. That's the entirety of the story. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed that that little story I just told you, that heart-to-heart that we just had, I realized that opening up like this, some people get caught unawares, they get caught off guard by my incredible and truly heart-rending candidness. But that's just the way I roll. Oh, that's not the second bump that I intended. That's just the way I roll, you know. Did he dodge every single shot? Or did he, at some point, actually not get stunned? I'm 50-50 on that one. I think he managed to dodge every single one of those bullets. Mind you, this is not even speedruns. I'm actually trying to kill these people just with a little bit of panache. Yeah, I'm not like just, let's just shoot a whole bunch of shotgun pellets at their face and call it a day, even though I am doing that just with, you know, a little bit of flair. Make sure that that bomb lands exactly the way I want it on that stuff, and so that way he blows up, you know, that kind of deal. Putting a little bit more thought into the entire endeavor, but even though I'm trying so damn hard, I still manage to dodge every single shot. I'm not even taking a little bit of the blame on that last one. That scumbag, he was incredible. The amazing Neo-Disciple over there, avoiding every shot just by a hairbreadth. By the breadth of a pubic hair, he was able to just obliterate me. You know something I never do? Wield the teleporter in a non-speedrun way. Let's do it. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? We get murdered by a shopkeeper, that's about it. You're being a royal pain in my asshole, Mr. Shopkeeper. Let's do something like this, maybe. Get over to the other side. So good. Oh, we have a way to dispatch this piece of trash. I would like to keep my teleporter handy, though. Off it goes. Please, music, stop playing. No? Okay, he's still alive. He's still alive. It's alright. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Not exactly what I intended, but it's alright. We'll get it done. There you go. Everything goes according to plan. Let's see how far we can go with this teleporter. If we don't use it speedrun ways, we actually put thought into getting this teleporter to do what we want it to do. Let's see how far we can take it. Oh boy. Let's see how far we can take it. Like this guy. This guy. He's gonna die? Yes, he is. Oh, feels good. To murder a random guy that had no idea. I mean, can you imagine? 1 instant. 1 second of your life. You're just, I hope nobody robs this stash. I've worked really hard for this stash. Boy, would I be real mad if some miscreant came over here and tried to rob my stuff. Because he exploded. What a way to go. I guess I would totally choose that way to go. I mean, I wouldn't choose that for the people who had to clean it up. It will be pretty traumatic, I would assume. It will be pretty traumatic, I would assume. Wow. But if I am not that person, because I'm the person that exploded, well, I don't have to worry about it that much, huh? Are you going to stay there, filthy spider? No? You're just going to be more of a problem, huh? Could have maybe telefrag you? There you go. That is fantastic. Having a great time with this teleporter. Let's see how long it lasts. It does seem to get me whittled down here and there. But we'll be okay. It's all right. It's all good. Just gotta continue putting half a thought into it, and I will not just drop dead from utter stupidity. Oh, damn it. He moved. He moved. Not pleased with that. We just gotta time this right. There you go. I love me that move. I'm super happy with it. So it's extremely satisfying. Let's make sure that we don't miss out on the Blacku Marketu. I don't think that is being around here, so guess we'll just move on. Move on. Let's go. I have places to be. I have buttholes to explode. This is the Ant-Man run. And I am ready to become gigantic. We never got the Ujjarai. How did that happen? I have no idea. But thankfully, never punished. Never punished for my lapses in judgment. And you can check my cheat record for the true veracity of that statement. Oh, that pleases me. That pleases me greatly. Okay, we have 13 bombs. I do want to telefrag this guy, but we need to put a little bit of thought into it. Wow, how the hell did that happen? Wow, what a guy. He actually avoided my presence. And I feel like I teleported right in the middle. I thought that there was that exact spot right there, but he managed to be exactly not where I was. That's too bad. I mean, I think that we had an extremely high chance to telefrag that guy. I wonder what's the percentile chance there, because if I could imagine a situation where I'm almost guaranteed to get a telefrag, it would be that one. I guess if you teleport all the way to the bottom and he happens to be exactly on top of you, I wonder if it's only 50-50. It must be higher than 50-50. There's no way. There's no way. It's only a 50-50 chance. Whoa. Oopla. Okay, now that you're very upset, Mega Spido, and I have interrupted you when you were very, very deep in thought trying to solve the answer to the universe and everything. But Douglas Adams already answered that for you, so I don't know what the hell are you trying to accomplish there. Just retreading. Yeah, that's what I thought. I had already triggered that. I didn't think that I was able to get out of there, but whatever. Why am I carrying this? It's so foolish. I am here trying to do a little bit of murder, a little bit of casual destruction of a shopkeeper, because you know that we're not going to let them be. Just death upon you. You know we're not going to just let them go. We are that bloodthirsty. Cannot abide by these filth masters. Get it away. Not allowed. Alright, well. Oh, alright, well. Alright, well. Alright, well. Alright. Alright. We got a cape. Completely free of charge. Appreciate it. I mean, not completely free of charge. I did have to pay a freaking bomb for it, so. Pay my fair price, damn it. So it's freaking hot in Alaska. What the hell is going on? It is only May. It is supposed to be a frozen wasteland. Here I am, complaining about heat. Not even mid-May. It's only the freaking 10th. And here I am, enabling. Whoa, I was not triggered, huh? Good to know. Enabling the freaking fan. So if you're hearing a slight buzz, you shouldn't. The microphone is very, very good at only picking up what I am saying and nothing else. But if you are hearing a very slight buzz, it's because the fan is blowing this way. And you know, I very long ago now moved on from recording and then processing the audio to eliminate white noise. The entire reason I got this entire microphone set up. I mean, not the entire reason, but it was I didn't mean to put down 2 bombs there. That is not what I wanted. That's alright. Let's just commit to the bit and go in there. A big reason why I got this entire microphone set up is to make sure that I wouldn't have to process the audio and then join it together with the videos for years. That was my process, because the microphone that I had picked up way too much white noise. So I had to constantly edit it out, otherwise it would sound even more terrible than it already did. But thanks to getting a damn decent recording setup, a microphone that doesn't pick up any of the computer fans or nothing. This is trigger, yeah. I could use some man flesh right into my booty. I'm a big fan of man flesh. It's stuffed right in there. Makes me feel really invigorated, and that is why I get a nice point of health. Because this man meat goes into my bum hole, and everybody rejoices. Get another oomph. Ready to get some more damage done to my face. Okay, this guy just watch him pass you by. And then murder. Give me that. Climbing gloves, yeah. We're way past the 30-minute mark. But this has been such a horrendous cavalcade of disasters. Trademark. At this point, I should trademark. That's very much my brand. Cavalcade of disasters. The man. But it just feels wrong to just leave it here. I am reduced to this. Now, if I want to kill shopkeepers in a reliable manner, just throw bombs. Just throw bombs down the shaft. I mean, shots down the shaft. There I am, using that bomb to get a point of health. How pathetic. Let's grab this shotgun because it's not bio-coded. I've been playing a lot of RimWorld on my off time. Not even the same colony that I've been recording. Just got a different colony playing on Merciless. And boy, just can't get enough of that game. Freaking RimWorld, man, never stops surprising you. From the Manhunter packs of 56 cassowaries and 96 turtles. That speaks to the wealth of my colony pretty hard, but it is pretty ridiculous to find a massive herd of turtles. What are herds of turtles? What's a group of turtles? There's always such a thing. Shell is too obvious, I think. How about a parade? I think parade of turtles. That would be a perfect way to refer to it. Because it kind of makes you think of a parade of tanks. Yeah, an elephant walk of turtles. That sounds stupid. I think parade is what I'm sticking with. Parade of turtles. I'm sure. Ooh. He'll explode. I am sure there is a word for it. There's a word for absolutely every group of animals. It is pretty damn weird how English does that. Wow. I was just a patient man, and I waited for the right moment to strike. But I'm going to stick to a parade of turtles. It is easily Googleable, but I'm not someone who it feels like it's the freaking black market. It's like, what the hell is going on? I'm not going to the black market yet. What is the deal? What is the deal? This configuration of the level. Ah! Well, gotta love those Spelunky horror moments. Absolutely glorious. Stole the shit out of me, man. Oh, that was pant crapping moment right there. The black market somewhere around here. I think it's behind the walls of the shop. Please stop hurting me. Holy crap, this damn beast. Where you be? Right here? Let's go in there. I only have 3 bombs. I can't afford to do that. Right here? Very close here. Lower. Bottom? I'm gonna say it's right below here at 2 bomb distance from that bomb that I just placed. Aha! Man, smirked. So freaking smirked. I know the shape of the world. I know all of its nooks and crannies. Oh, look. It's a Kali altar. We did get a little bit of favor from the Kali altar before, or was that a different run? May have been a different run. One way or another, she deserves our attention. I am not one to leave her wanting. I get enough of that in my bedroom, so you know, leaving people wanting not. Anyway, it's just. I realize that sentence could be interpreted as a diss to my wife, and I cannot buy that. My wife is a saint, a scholar, and a wonderful human being. And I, under no circumstances, will I badmouth her anyway, even though she deserves it, every last bit of it. Because she is, deep down, evil to her core. But you won't catch me alive saying such things. I guess we hadn't done a whole lot for Kali, huh? I mean, that was only like 7 points. I ain't got no time. I think the Damsel was somewhere around here, maybe even in that corner over there, but it's too late. Let's just move on to the black market. I can't leave. This is going to be the last one, huh? Yes, indeed. Yes. The question that I asked myself has to be answered. This is the last run, no matter what happens, so let's see if we can make it a good one. We're just trying to go in here and kill people. That's just how we do. Nothing special no more. No longer a reporter or a Mexican superhero. Any kind of weird psychopathic way of throwing out their death. You just go in there and you shoot them dead. Oh, well, they have murdered each other in a very convenient manner. You just go in there, kill them dead. There's nothing else to it. Nothing else to it. Oh, that's a lot of blood. That's a lot of blood, just like my partner said. When I pushed it right in there, the knife into his gut. I'm not doing lewd jokes. I'm not doing homo jokes. I'm doing violent jokes. That's my brand. And sometimes a little bit of homoeroticism whenever it can be done at my expense. What is my brand? It's a difficult thing to pin down. I mean, in fact, think about it. Whatever it is, I've been thinking about getting a new one. I don't want to be the guy that plays video games sometimes competently. I want to be that guy. That you think about, it's like, oh yeah, that guy. He did a thing and he changed my life. I don't know if I want to go that far. Well, it's kind of taking yourself too seriously. You're trying to be profound, and you are so damn profound that you dig through to the other end, and you end up like a shallow son of a bitch. You know what I'm talking about? People that try too damn hard, and they end up without the talent, you see. Because deep down, I know. I don't have that kind of talent. I know I'm competent. I'm not that great. So just play to your strengths. Play to your limitations. I can be entertaining. I know that if I plan something and I work on it, it's going to be competent. I don't feel like I am life-changing material. So don't try to be. Just make something to be fun and entertaining. Give you a couple thoughts here and there. But overall, simply play to your strengths instead of trying to be something you're not. So, all these projects that I want to do, man, and I keep delaying them. I keep not doing them because I gotta do this other thing first. I gotta do this other thing. This has to stop. How long have I been talking about such things? How many times have I mentioned that? Isn't that silly? When you spend years procrastinating, doing other things that are also fun and are also, creative and productive, but not the thing that you feel would be best. Simply because one, well, it's a lot of work. And two, I wanted to just stop what I'm doing. I want to simply just drop what I'm doing. So I need to finish it. The thing is constantly starting new things that I then need to finish. At some point, you need to draw the line. You need to say, you know what, just hard stop. Being kind of cryptic. I'm not even trying to be. Talking about the entire YouTube grind and how it's fun and I like doing it. But I really want to transition to... I don't think I'll stop playing Spelunky. And this is something I talked about in Spanish. But, you know, pretty damn small portion of my audience was able to understand it. I don't think I'll stop playing Spelunky. It's too much damn fun. And I want to, for sure, play Spelunky 2 when it comes out. So, you know, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. But I would love to transition the entire YouTube gig where I just work on one project at a time. I get it done, I post it. 2 weeks go by, complete silence. Until I get the next one done, and I post it. An ex-Serbia kind of model, in which he just has a project. It wouldn't have been a disaster because we need to commit suicide here. He has a project, he works on it, however long it takes. He just posted one, that's why I'm thinking about him even more. Posted one that took in several months. I think it was 4 months, he said. We don't know who I'm talking about. The name is Ex-Serbia with an 1 instead of an I at the end. Dude, check him out on YouTube. He's actually one of the greatest in YouTube that I've ever seen. Some really thought-provoking, funny stuff. Whoa, it's mostly narration with limited illustration, often stock footage and stuff like that. But he has some seriously good stories and thought processes that are really quite fun and good stuff. Especially, you know, since everybody's stuck inside with nothing to do, here's something to do. Here's for me telling you, discover Ex-Serbia and have a great time listening to his nonsense. I really like that model, and that's something that I've kind of always, not really always, I've slowly thought about more and more about becoming more of that, because I always have all these cool video ideas that are like one-shots and take a lot of work, and the gameplay grind, it gets in the way of that a lot, like an incredible amount. I think, like, if you remember, we are right now engaged in YouTube channel experiment in which I decided to split the channels with the gameplay. It was excellent, this experiment. It was the best thing I could have done for this channel. The what's it called? The analytics, the stats are just out of control. I think everything has gone up in this channel by not an order of magnitude, not that much, but a good 100%. It has over doubled all the, you know, the views and the likes and all that stuff. The other gameplay, on the other hand, very, very slow. Slower than I expected, but not too much slower. But it definitely makes me surrender to the evidence. It's like, and I totally get it. Totally get it. In fact, I agree with it. Goes back to, like, what are you doing to stand out? Are you just another dude playing a video game? Oh, we should have gone to the mothership. You're just another dude playing video games, and while that's incredibly fun, and I don't regret it, and I enjoy doing it, like, all those things are true. But what's making you stand out? Why is anybody else going to be watching this when they could be watching one of the other 20,000, literal 20,000 other people that are playing video games on YouTube, especially all the other people that are very good at their game of choice? You know, you're just a guy who's playing through the video games, and believe me, I am really good at RimWorld. But that's not a game that you're like, I really need to find someone that really knows how to play this game, because, man, RimWorld skill is just next level. I'm going to get killed by Crocman. You know what I'm saying? Slay the Spire, though, I do feel like eventually I'll get there. Been getting some seriously good runs in the near past, most of which I have not recorded because it just seems to happen like that. I choose not to record the ones. It's not like I'm choosing not to record, you know, I have all this downtime. Whoa, I almost got killed by a rando fireman right there. I play casual runs in my downtime that I don't record. I'm just being a total vegetable, just sitting back and playing the video game. Just leave. And those are freaking spectacular. Then I sit down to record one and it's like a painful slog. Not really, not like that. Because something about Slay the Spire, man. Every run is different. Every run is different. Of course, you're going to get themes and certain decks that operate the same. And oh, here's the deck with the lots of card draw and tons of shivs, you know, that kind of stuff. But it's truly impressive, the design of Slay the Spire. I will never stop praising it for its incredible ability to make it feel like every run. It's another Spelunky. It's on its own genre, but it's another Spelunky in the sense of you go into a run and you're always going to have enough variation and enough new things happening, enough interesting decisions to be like, this run is different to the previous one. Oh boy. This run is different to the previous one and different than the one that I'm going to play next. And it's fun every time. Always difficult, interesting choices to be made. Holy crap, all these damn cavemen are slowly eroding my sanity. See if we can get a little bit more blood out of crushing them all. Trying to find the entrance to the City of Gold, and there it is. Major stupid, you're going to save me. You are going to save me. You got stunned. I don't appreciate that. There you go. Alright, let's just leave. It's all good. So yeah, really. So anyway, the bottom line is, what I see happening after this entire experiment, that I wouldn't say it was failed. It just allowed me to see and to crystallize what works and what doesn't. So as an experiment, it did exactly what it was designed to do, which is show me what's good, show me what's good and what is not, and what. Please stop. Wait, now I've been mummied. Oh, I'm vulnerable, and please don't destroy me. Now here I was trying to harvest all the mummy blood. Okay, brother. There we go. Finally. And between this, what works and what doesn't, what sets you apart and what doesn't, all these things. I'm seeing, I definitely want to transition to, I'm going to have this channel, it's going to be Spelunky Slay Spire, and never change from that. Maybe, I mean eventually maybe. And then the other channel, I'll put all those one-shots of all the things that I want to do. Now, every time that I post one of those, I will make an announcement on this channel. I think the community tab is just absolute garbage. It is so awful. It's so poorly designed, but it does seem to work if the only thing you do in one day is make one post in the community tab. People are going to get a notification for it. So it does seem to work to direct people for a different video to a different channel and stuff like that. Anyway, I think 88 health is good enough because I am a closeted Nazi apologist. So there you go. 88 is a very important number to me. And we can just carry on. Oh boy, don't burn me, brother. Shopkeeper dead. Very happy about that because I have no real way to face him. I mean, I do have 89 health, so I would have been okay where that is concerned. but we'll see. And you know, all this moving things around with channels is annoying. It's probably going to infuriate viewers, and it's just the way it is, I guess. You gotta think about it in the terms of 1 year from now, is it gonna matter? 1 year from now, we won't give a damn what the hell I did. What matters is getting things in a state to which I am satisfied, with which I am satisfied. And that might be it. Because I can definitely keep up with a video a day. Definitely a mistake that I made was to try to do 2 videos a day. Again, it was obviously I could do it when I was not working, but it falls apart so quickly. So quickly. Wow, that was a poorly positioned bum, huh? Falls apart super quick. Falls apart like my last marriage. As I went back to work, there's no way I can keep it up. It's just like I have the time, I just don't have the energy. It's just no way I can get it done. I get off work. Sometimes I feel like getting a recording done, but most of the time it's like, oh, my brain is like, vegetate, play video games, do nothing but do absolutely nothing. That's it. So oftentimes I will do things anyway, like you know, thumbnails and stuff like that in the evening. But for the most part, it's like you know, it's pulling teeth. It's just difficult, and it ends up making me miserable, which is 100% counterproductive to what I'm trying to do, which is have a wonderful hobby, you know. Eventually, maybe make the money from it to forego a regular job, but that has never been a realistic goal of mine. My realistic goal. Here's my realistic goal. I work till I pay off my house. Then I rent out my house. And I buy another house, which I pay off with the rent that I'm collecting from my original house until that house is paid off. Then I go and rent that house off. And then I buy another house in where I live, and now I have 2 houses giving me rent. And so on and so on and so on, until I am buying a new house every year, and then a new house every 6 months, and become a property mogul. It's just, that is my realistic retirement plan. No points is YouTube part of it. Or, you know, online entertainment part of it. The other plan that is far more optimal, that I would love for it to come to fruition, but I really don't see it happening because, you know, life, the internet, and the nature of how it works. It would be awesome to get a living out of just writing novels. That ain't gonna happen unless I get majorly lucky. Believe me when I say this is a true statement. You may believe it or not. If you're a reader, or just, you know, you read novels for fun with your time, you will agree with this. If you have read my book, you will agree with this. The novels I write are, at the very least, just as good as anything else you may find published. I'm not saying it is the absolute greatest novel ever written. That was terrible. What I'm saying is, if you have read even 1/3 of the absolute garbage that I have read, that is a published book, you will definitely agree with me. So it's not like, oh, I'm just not good enough to make it in publishing. It's more like you do need the talent and the time and, of course, the gumption to get a book deal, which is what I am missing. I really loathe, to the point that I don't want to do it. And I accept the consequences of not wanting to do it. I loathe the entire process. That is going to hurt me. So I can't do that. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? Here, all afraid of freaking Yama, like I'm some sort of noob? Excuse me, sir. What the hell are you even doing? It's alright. Alright, it's all good. I'm immune to lava. Afraid of Yama. What a freaking noob. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've touched upon the entire publishing thing quite often. There's that entire video that I did where the entire publishing world is just miserable and you just don't want to get into it. That's one of the big things that I'm missing from being able to, I wouldn't say make a living. You look at all the people that actually are published and the median income, what was it? I think $6,000 was the median income from people that publish books through traditional publishing. I forget what it was, but the figure was just abysmal. In order for you to be a writer that makes a living off it, you had to be top point something percentile. So, you know, it's a difficult thing to make a living off. So, you know, I cannot possibly put it in the box of that's my plan for the future. So the realistic thing, I already told you. Then there is the wishful thing. And then there is like, hey, if it happens, it happens, which is the YouTube part. It's about 95% a hobby, 5% sweet, bring in the money. You know, that's the philosophy that I got with it. Anyway, somehow we got into some kind of conversational topic instead of just going through the entirety of a Spelunky just murdering people like we usually do. I hope that you enjoy yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, make my dreams come true. Buy one of my books. They're freaking excellent.